Not long ago, I made a quick video covering the Season 15 wave of sets. Now, that one was just more of a quick video sharing the news, without giving my full, in-depth opinion on each set. Well, in today's one, I really wanted to get my full, detailed thoughts out there to you guys in one video, which is exactly what we will be doing in today's video. Before we even begin though, if you are watching this and you aren't subscribed, what are you doing? We upload videos like this every single day, so if you subscribe now, you won't be missing out on any future Ninjago content. So to kick off the video, let's just start with the smallest set of the wave, from the main Season 15 wave that is, and that is set 7175-0, Lloyd's Hydro Mech. Now I will say, I don't think that this is a bad set by any means, especially if you are on a tight budget. If that is the case for you, then this set is a must buy in my opinion, but yeah, it's just not anything great, but it's definitely nothing bad either. Another aspect of this set that I do quite enjoy is the build of it in general. It's not very often we get small, compact sets like this, especially not ones with this theme and colour scheme, so I do commend LEGO for stepping out of their comfort zone with this one. On top of that, you do get a guard and Scuba Lloyd in this set, which is pretty nice. Our next set to discuss is set number 71752, the Ninja Sub Speeder. Now I'll be real, I'm not a fan of this one at all. When I did see the very first preliminary images of this thing, I was extremely skeptical of it, but these official images do now confirm my suspicions, and I would say that this set is straight up crap. I get what they were going for here, I guess, but the execution just wasn't good, and the whole thing just looks too skeletal and bare for my liking, and for that alone, I'm really not a fan of it. The wheels are also another part of this set that I just dislike a lot. Now yes, I am aware that they serve as propellers of sorts too. This set does double as a speeder and an underwater sub, but even then, I just cannot help but dislike this thing. I wouldn't recommend this one at all, and as I said earlier, if you do have a tight budget, I definitely recommend picking up the Hydro Mech over this one. The only plus side to this one is the minifigure selection, which is actually alright. But yeah, in general, this is one I will definitely not be picking up. Coming up next is set number 71754, the Water Dragon, and this is a really good looking dragon set, I must admit. Starting off with the colour scheme of the thing, it's just really nice to look at, and gives off a nice effect when just looking at the thing. The head build does look kind of weird, but also quite menacing, so I guess that does balance things out. The torso does also look pretty good. Glad it's not too big or too skinny for the type of dragon it is, and the wings do also look pretty nice. And then for the tail, it looks kind of boring, but you know what, it's still nothing bad. Then for a side build, we get Zane's mini sub in this set, which is a very cool inclusion. And then lastly for this set, we get a very nice selection of minifigures actually, those being Prince Kalmar, two Murray guards, Zane in his scuba suit, and NRG Nia. So definitely an awesome minifigure selection there, which adds to the overall value of this set and makes it even more worth it in my opinion. And then for the final two Season 15 sets, up next we have set number 71755, the Temple of the Endless Sea, and this one is awesome. Starting off, you have some pretty solid builds, I'd say. They're not really anything too special, but they are always nice to get. The standout build here would definitely have to be Wojira though. I'm getting really strong Firefang vibes from that thing, which in my case is an extremely good thing. However, I will say, the lower end of it does look a bit too square, I guess. It almost doesn't look particularly organic, which I'm not really the biggest fan of, but I'm going to have to wait and see some actual reviews on the set before I come to that conclusion. Now, what makes this set especially great would have to be the minifigure selection. Starting off, we get the main villain, Prince Kalmar, then we have two Murray guards, Glutinous, which is an awesome inclusion here. We barely ever get side characters as actual minifigures, so you have to give props to LEGO for actually doing that. Then next up is the star of the show in the set, and I really do mean that, Benthamar. Wow, so glad we're getting him as an actual minifigure. As I just said, with Glutinous, we barely ever see side characters appear in the sets, so the fact that they're including Bentho here is amazing, and I cannot wait to get my hands on this one. Then we get Kai in his scuba suit, which we literally never even saw in the show. And finally, NRG Nia, another phenomenal minifigure. So overall, I may just have to cop this set at some point for the minifigures alone. And finally, overall, probably my favourite set out of the entire wave, that is set number 71756, the Hydro Bounty. Fell in love with this set initially way back when we got the preliminary images for it, and now we have the official pictures. My love just grows stronger for this set. Seriously, I'm so glad it's primarily white this time. There were rumours that it was going to be red in the final design. Were proved wrong luckily, and I'm definitely so pleased about that. The white adds for a much cleaner, more unique look, which I personally really enjoy, and yeah, overall it's just an incredible build. We also get a few nice side builds included, those being a mini sub for Colin Lloyd, and one of those large rayfish type creatures for Kalmar. So glad that's being made into a set, I must say. Then finally, for minifigures, we get all of the ninja in their scuba suits, with both their headgear and their hairpieces, I believe. We get Kalmar here, a guard, and two of those decoy explosive things. At least I think that's what they are. So yeah, 11 out of 10 set in my opinion. Absolutely in love with this thing. Then quickly for Legacy, we have set number 71734, Kai's Blade Cycle. I don't even have anything to say about this one, other than the fact that I'm really not a fan of it. We then also have set number 71749, The Final Flight of the Destiny's Bounty. Once again, a set I strongly dislike. It's whatever for a 4+ set, I guess. Same with the bike. Then for the actual big sets we have for Legacy, we have set number 71739, The Ultrasonic Raider, which so far looks like a major downgrade when compared to the others that were made before this. I unfortunately just don't really like this one at all. In fact, I do think it's kind of just really bad. For minifigures, we get two generic Hypnobrais, Legacy 1 Kai, Zane, Jay, and Lloyd, and then Golden Zane is also included as the exclusive. Not a fan of this one, but you're going to have to cop this if you do want to get that Golden Zane minifigure. And then finally, we have set number 71753, the Fire Dragon Attack set. And you know what? This one's definitely growing on me, and it is one I'm genuinely considering buying. It does just look like a very nice dragon build. Looks very chunky, which I think works here. It has nice details all throughout, and I am definitely a fan. For the minifigure selection, we do get Legacy 1 Kai and Zane, and Golden Nia. So again, you'll have to pick this one up if you are interested in completing your Golden Ninja minifigure collection. So yeah, overall, I think this wave is really solid, and I can't wait to eventually pick up a few of these sets when they do end up releasing, which, by the way, should be June 1st worldwide, pretty much, and then America will see these sets on shelves on August 1st. That's just based off every summer wave previous to this one. I don't see any reason as to why that wouldn't be the case now. Anyway, though, that's just about going to conclude this one, guys. If you enjoyed, make sure you drop a like on it. For more videos exactly like this one, plus a whole lot more, make sure you are subscribing and turning on post notifications to never miss out on a future upload from me. With all of this finally being said, though, I will see you all in my next one.